The very tragic incident of late Coach Booker opened windows of many discussions. One of the main discussion was how the students cope up with their mental pressure, mental health, about the academic pressure that they have to go through from their parents, from their teachers, from the professors, and also the peer pressure to keep up with their friends. We are here today in NERIST, one of the most prestigious institute of the entire Northeast, where they are organizing a candlelight vigil march, remembering late Coach Booker and demanding justice. We will interview some of the students studying here, and let's see how they cope up with the academic pressure that they go through in this institute. You study in one of the most prestigious institute in entire Northeast. So obviously, getting in was a big challenge, and then again studying here is a big challenge also. You get a lot of academic pressure as well. So how do you deal with this, and like how serious is the academic pressure a student has to go through?
When I first came to NERIST through anyone, I joined here after class 10, and most of the students join here after class 10. So they are not mature. To be honest, they are not mature. They can't. Some of the people can't take the pressure that there is, and me personally, I also wasn't able to cope up with the syllabus for the first 2 years. But still, I somehow managed clear the backlogs, and now I'm currently here studying in final year. And I think a big part that helped me through, getting through the academic pressure was talking to my parents, talking to my friends about it, talking to my seniors, some of the seniors who I made friends with on here. And one of my cousins, so he was also a student of NERIST, so I talked to him, and he also provided me with some guidance.
I'm Mekrut Dolo, and I'm a student of NERIST. So talking about mental health, everyone can deal with the physical health. Physical health के लिए doctors है, hospitals है, but talking about mental health, no one cares about mental health. Right? But I think mental health is important than physical health. First, we should deal with the mental health. For mental health, like academic pressure, so सब पे आते ही है. College students, school students, for marks regarding the results and all. सबको पढ़ते हैं, बहुत पढ़ते हैं. As I was a NEET aspirant too, तो I know the pressure कि कैसा पढ़ते हैं. Like JEE students, mental, जो भी entrance के लिए prepare कर रहा हो या फिर school results, CBSE boards, everyone have that pressure, right? So I think that family, first of all family, and then teachers and friends are the main character that plays important role कि किसी भी particular इंसान पे mental health कैसे चल रहा है, कैसा नहीं जान रहा है.
वो प्रेशर तो मतलब कि कॉलेज में मतलब कि होता ही है, मतलब कि पढ़ाई का एक पीयर प्रेशर रहता है ना, तो उसको मतलब कि हम लोग भी एक कॉलेज स्टूडेंट जैसे ना, उसको हम लोग मतलब कि एक प्रेशर को सहन करना है, क्योंकि ये तो हम लोग का एक ट्रेनिंग हो रहा है, तो ये हम लोग का लाइफ में कल परसों जैसे कि हेल्प करेगा के प्रेशर को हम लोग झेलने के लिए अभी से हम लोग सीखते हैं ना. लेकिन जो हम लोग मतलब कि जो हम लोग का एक जो ब्रदर जो कोच बुकर का केस था ना, सिलचर में जो NIT में पढ़ रहा था, तो उसमें हम लोग को मतलब कि ऐसे सुनने में है कि जो टीचर एक जो उनका था ना, शायद से उनका दीन जो NIT सिलचर का था, तो वो जो शायद से बोला कि मतलब कि हम ये जीरो से मेरा मतलब उसका शायद से जगह में नेटवर्क कवरेज ऐसे का वो नहीं होता है, प्रॉब्लम होता है, तो उसके लिए वो फिर बोला कि हमको मतलब कि थोड़ा टाइम दो, हम वो बैग पेपर क्लियर नहीं कर पाए. क्यों बोलने से उस समय मेरा पास नेटवर्क नहीं था, तो उसके लिए तो शायद से क्योंकि हम लोग का NERIST में भी ऐसे हम स्टूडेंट अपना जितना भी टीचर्स को देखा है कि वो लोग ये सब चीज़ को हम लोग कंसिडरेबल नहीं ना, वो लोग ये सब चीज़ को मान जाते, मतलब एग्री हो जाता है कि अगर आपका पास अगर टाइम नहीं है ना, आप आराम से वो करो, टाइम दो. तो ये सब चीज़ मतलब कि एक टीचर और स्टूडेंट के बीच में एक बॉन्डिंग रहना है, मतलब कि तो वही बोलना था कि एज ए स्टूडेंट अगर टीचर ही अगर एक स्टूडेंट को नहीं समझेगा, तो कल को तो हम लोग का मतलब कि ऐसे होता है कि 50% स्टूडेंट का एक मेहनत होता है, फिर 50% एक टीचर्स का एक अपना तरफ से एक एफर्ट होता है. तो अगर ये दो ही अगर एक साथ में नहीं रहेगा, तो ऐसे बोलने से तो हम वही बोलेंगे कि बहुत मतलब कि कल को अगर ऐसे होने से तो बहुत केसेस आएगा.
Of course, there is, incredible academic pressure, be it any course, be it any science course or be it any undergrad course. There is a lot of pressure which is going on within a student's mind be it about academics or be it about the different dynamics one has to hold within the university. Be it, the relationships one has to maintain with friends or back home.
Academic pressure is, it's not much, but we are new, so we can't really cope up with that. So now we have to face, new challenges. We are new.
After coming 1 month, one and a half month, we face an exam.
We have to
It
face
is
an
also very difficult for us. Now also we cannot cope up with this, but we are trying to cope up with this.
It will take some time, but
It will take some time.
yeah. But first that we come to an institute, it's a very big institute, and it's lucky for us that we are coming here. But there is too much pressure also for us to give it that.
And I think the pressure is there. Yes, of course the pressure is there. And since us being students, being kids actually, we are not that mature enough to see the bigger picture. And yeah, and I think the best thing we can do to cope up with the pressure is talking to our parents, talking to some seniors, talking to our friends. I think talking is the best way, because many there's a saying that goes, "Mard ko dard nahi hota," and boys don't cry like that. But it's not true. They cry inside, and I think rather than crying inside, it's better if you could talk to your loved ones, your parents, and they can help you cope up with the pressure. Yeah.
It's up to us कि हम लोग ऐसा डील करते हैं. Like as a sister, I can talk to my brother or my sister कि कैसा चल रहा है, what about your life. I can at least give them a help, right? I can go and talk to them, or फिर हम से पूछ सकते हैं कि कैसा हाल चाल है. So it's upon us कि हम लोग कैसे mental health को लेके चलते हैं.
De-stress, anything, help from teachers, help from parents, help from friends.
Yeah, the teachers are too helpful. If you ask them questions, they'll give you answers. And they'll talk to you very nicely. And if you have you have to talk to them personally, they'll also provide the personal space, or they will call you in their chamber. It means it's a very good institute.
I am a student hailing from Manipur. My state has been, I'll just give you an example. My state has been the theater of war and ethnic cleansing at the moment. It's in a communal war. So I'd like to state one. I heard it from one of the journalists, covering my state, that be it institutions, the first thing we have to do is to empower the students, to make sure the students are back on track with their academics, and to care about their mental health all in all. And these are very important steps, I believe. So like that, I think we should take various measures which should be made compulsory in this college, like introducing counselors and day-to-day checks and all that, which is very necessary, I feel.